Right, so we should be back up and live again, hopefully. Excellent. Thank you, Wolf. Thank you for checking. Thank you, Squidge. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I was in a little... I don't know what the last thing you heard or saw was. I was just telling Red Mage about, like, what Liz does for a living. And then I just looked down and noticed, and I was like, oh, we're dead. But it seemed to have come back. I don't know about if you guys, sometimes I lose internet connection on, like, a device. Like, my PC will go, and then look down on the laptop, will be fine. Or I'll, like, look at my phone, or the phone will go, and I'll be like, oh, we've lost internet. And then my laptop's fine. And we've lost it again. No. Now we're getting buffering. Sorry, guys. Internet's back, but it doesn't know if it's fully back. It's in the green now. Maybe it just had a little wobble there, like reconnecting. I don't know. No, it's just having an issue. This is the problem, Squidge, when you have such pretty high-speed, reliable internet. Then when it suddenly doesn't work, you're like, oh my god, what the... Yeah, it's seeming okay now. Okay, cool. And now we're doing on time. We've still got 2.5 hours. Anyway, so yes. So then if you call that Red Mage, yes, Red Mage, if you're there, buddy. Yes, Liz works in a lab doing product testing. So obviously, got to take samples, look at stuff on a microscope, do chemical tests with stuff, that kind of stuff. Damn! Squidge. Done well. Get on it. Get after it. Perfect. Yeah, I feel that's like one thing. I'm not like the kind of guy who would who really buys the best of anything. I've done that before in the past and kind of got like maybe buyer's remorse a little bit. But for your internet connection, I feel that's one thing that's worth paying. You know, like whoever your internet provider is, you'd be like, what's the best package? What's the best speed you can give me? You know, tell me what it is first. Tell me what you can offer, and then we'll talk. Then we'll discuss money. You know, and generally speaking, if they like double the speed, the price is not doubled. The price is just increased. But then again, some people maybe then they're not streamers like us. They're not downloading a lot of stuff. They're not streaming a lot of stuff, receiving all up or down. You know, so maybe some people are like, oh, I just like Doris down the road. She's like, oh, I just need to check my email, and you're like, okay, well, you could just go for the cheapest package then, Doris, because you don't really, you don't. Why give Virgin extra money if you don't, But for most people, for us, for gamers, it's laggy on your end as well, is it, Red Mage? Oh, damn, Squidge, get after it. 70 up to 300. Done well. Done well. Did you, Red Mage? Indeed. Yeah. Let me just reload this crap down here. I swear to God. Anyway, it seems to be stable now somewhat. So I'm going to press onwards.
If you're so valuable.
The same thing that makes anything valuable. Someone's willing to pay for it.
That's not evasive.
Look, I didn't get where I am by showing my hand, you know.
No, your hand isn't what I hear you've been showing.
Yeah. We shall see. Anyway.
Just keeping the...
Alright, Hawk Estate. And then we've got a random quest there. Okay, let's go, God, it's like right, it's like literally right outside the Viscount's place. We might have one of the best estates on the, in Hightown here.
You should do something about your locks. They're remarkably easy to pick.
Mine, Isabella. I hope you've not been picking my locks, dear. Gone again. Yeah. Right, and possibly come back again. Sorry about this, guys. Yo, C-Star, how you doing, my friend? Are you alright? Sorry, you just come in. We've had an excellent, fun half of the stream so far, making some excellent progress in Dragon Age 2. And then we've suddenly having internet connection issues. It seems to be for a change on my end. So I do apologise. Now it's come back. So it didn't, I didn't lose internet connection there just then. But my upload dropped to 0. Indeed, C-Star. It's unfortunate. What's that emote there? Is that a global one? Poro. Poro sad. What's that little creature? Poro. I don't know if yeah. Is that what you imagine, Red Mage? I'm just floating. Legless Bugenhagen. That'd be kind of cool. I feel like it's better to have legs, but if you didn't have legs, then, you know, wouldn't be too bad, would it? We're back. Okay. Okay, we'll monitor this, folks. We'll try and keep going. Now, if it cuts out again, it is what it is, isn't it? I will wait around, but if it cuts out again and it doesn't come back right away, we'll just call it for the evening, you know, which is not what I want to do, but there's only so many interruptions I'm willing to tolerate. Like I say, if it cuts out, if you guys lose me again and it's just, we give it a minute, give it 2 minutes, fair enough. But if it's like I've got to run around restarting the router and crap like that, then that'll just kind of piss me off a bit. But we're fine. We're going to press onwards. Yeah, it's squidge, yeah. Kind of, what's the word? Kind of, not arrogant. I guess another word. Belligerent? No, not quite. To call this work, but you know, I guess it is my work. This is the closest thing that I have to work, isn't it? Oh my god, yeah, if you had the float ability, but is too slow. C-Star, that'd be a problem. But yes, we shall see. I think we're back, folks. We just walked into our estate, if you missed that I was walking over there. Which is right outside the Viscount's place, so it's like we're doing la-di-da. There's Dog. There's Chocobo Dog. Chilling by the fire. There's our family crest above the hearth. We've got stuff. We've got money. And stuff. We've got Bodan and Sandal living with us. So I guess if there's anything we need, we can get them to get it for us, can't we? You know? Can't complain. Oh wow, was changed out of armor for a change. We're doing a relax. Aveline, how you doing?
You've settled in nicely. It's just luck. And skill.
Indeed.
Still, more coin never hurts, right? Say, if someone wanted to pass some work your way...
What is it now? Yeah, of course, Aveline. Anything for you.
I'm listening, Aveline. What's the trouble?
A thorn in my side, inventing trouble and scaring people. Remember Emmerich, the Templar?
Yeah.
He wants your help, and some sort of official sanction.
What?
Official sanction?
For his investigation. He's convinced that every random murder in the past few years is connected, and he won't be quiet.
The thing is, Aveline, it might be. You sure he's wrong?
Seems like it should be easy to prove if there are bodies.
Kirkwall isn't the safest place. That doesn't mean everything terrible is related. There's no sense to that. Can't be.
You don't think it's worth investigating?
I have. He even convinced one of my lieutenants to raid the Dupuis mansion. Nothing there. You wouldn't believe how much ass I had to kiss after that. Bloody hobbyist constable. Why can't he spend his declining years building a boat or something?
And you want me to do what? No, he had a good lead though. He did have a good lead on it. Oh damn, Liz, that's rough. Oh, thank you for that, Squidge. Yeah, I know. It's a, and that's the thing. What defines a job? Its usefulness in the world, and if you make a living. Look, I feel, that's just some small amount of people. I'm doing the first bit, so I am doing a job, aren't I? It is my work. I'm serious about it. She does see Star. Liz is working very hard at the minute. That's the problem, is when you go on your break at work and you don't even haven't finished your coffee and you only got 10 minutes left. Yeah, I've never worked in an environment like that, Red Mage, but I feel I might be able to get on with it once I've got the gist, the hang of the ropes down. But yeah, bless you, Liz. Just think, a few more hours and you get to go home. No, that's true. That's true. And you could look at it, yeah. You could look at it as that. Yeah, no, because not every job is actually useful. But, that would be my definition. So, yeah. So, Aveline, we need to meet up with Emmerich and ask him what he's been up to for the past 3 years. But I believe he was onto something, and I believe he is tracking an actual serial killer. Aveline is dismissive of it, but it's fine. So I will vouch for him. He had a good start.
I seem to recall he had some good leads.
Yeah.
Then you won't mind chasing his threads.
No, that's fine.
If it leads somewhere, I'll pick it up. Right now, he's just distracting my men.
Okay, we'll look into it, Av.
He's in the gallows. Do what you can.
Of course.
Thanks, Hawk. I'll try not to make a habit of this.
Oh, that's all right. Anytime, my dear. It's not a problem. It's not a problem at all. Oh, who's this picture of? Is that our dad, maybe? Oh my God, look at all the correspondence. Here we go. My God, here we go. No, yeah, got you, Liz. Yeah, of course you enjoy your work, but it's still work, isn't it? That's the thing. And you need a break, and you can overwork. Yeah, 2.5 hours. The longest 2.5 hours. Let's have a look. Right, Night Terrors. Greetings. I hope this letter finds you well. I've often thought of you in these past 3 years. Without your kindness, my Fainreal would have been long since sold to slavers. Instead, he has thrived and begun to master his magic. So Fainreal was the apostate mage who did not want to go to the circle. His mother was worried about him. He was an elf. And we kind of sent him to the Dalish. To go and learn from them, and they were happy to take him, apparently. But now his nightmares have caught up with him. Oh, and neither the Keeper nor the First Enchanter know how to help. I don't know where else to turn. Please come to my home in the alienage. I will waiting to speak with you. Thank you again for the compassion you've shown Fainreal in the past. Sincerely yours, Ariane. Okay. We'll do what we can to help Fainreal, but if he is possessed by demons... If he's conjuring demons, if there's any demons anywhere, we might have to kill him. We might have to kill your Fainreal. I don't want to, buddy. But if it comes to it, I will kill you. I hope we don't have to. Anyway, Red Mage, thank you for the lurk. You get a +1 strength. A +1 strength chicken. Nom. Very nice. Anyway, what else we got? The Underground Railroad. Many people in the city owe you their lives. And I am one of them. When my friends and I were cornered by Templars, you helped us escape. Over the years, most Starkhaven apostates have been captured. But thanks to the help of many people, have remained free. You've done so much for the apostates. If you are moved to do more, contact Mistress Selby near the docks. She knows of many ways you could save more lives. Forever in your debt, Terry of Starkhaven. Terry was one of the mages with grace, wasn't she? Okay. You know, there's a fine balance between mages who want to be free and mages who turn to blood magic and become evil scum. You know, blood magic, you know, wielding mages I have to kill and be shot of. And, of course, you know, if you're a genuine good mage who just doesn't want to be oppressed, then, of course, we will do what we can to help with that. A note from Fainreal. To Hawk. Life of the Dalish hasn't been easy. Keeper Marathari tries her best, but I don't know what else she can do for me. The younger elves won't accept me. I often hear them whispering behind my back. Well, you know, you should have understood that was an issue. That could have been a problem, Fainreal. The elders have more discretion, but I can see it in their eyes. They're afraid of me. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Sometimes it feels like the only person I can trust. Your friend, Fainreal. Okay. So, go get it from the horse's mouth. Feeling inadequate. A flag flying at half-mast. Does your soldier not stand to attention? Does your dwarf shy away from the deep roads? Come to Jorman's apothecary and ask for our special sauce. Our special sauce is infused with the essence of 52 herbs. It's completely natural, completely safe, and absolutely effective. You'll never feel the same again. Be the man other men want to be. Be the man you deserve to be. Well, you know, as we are a woman, I feel we don't need to worry about your knockoff Viagra, your powdered rhino horn. So I guess we'll special sauce, yeah. We'll be fine. But so I don't know if that's actually given us a quest to investigate that, but we shall see. Anyway, from Elrond, Messire Hawk. I feel I must apologise. You did what you had to. You did what you had to when you turned Kelda over to the guards. You saved my daughter, and I should have been more thankful. Ah, this is the magistrate, isn't it? No, this is not. This is the elvish father of Leah, who was a victim of Kelda, and he was very angry at us that we didn't murder him. He's like, murder that guy, and I'm like, no, and he was like, yeah. Now he's apologising. Leah has been difficult. We left Kirkwall behind, but my poor girl now thinks every man is a monster in disguise. I fear she may never get past this. Well, no, you know, she was kidnapped and abused and beaten and, you know, reading between the lines, probably like sexually abused as well. That's kind of, you know, the game doesn't come out and say that, but reading between the lines, yeah, that's kind of what it's suggesting. Yes, that sucks. In your debt, Elrond. Well, okay, fair enough, buddy. It's better to be alive and her to have a bit of trauma than be dead. It's better to be alive and fear and, you know, think all men are suspect than to be dead. Which is strange, because at the time, she was very forgiving of the situation, but, you know. Anyway, moving on. A strangely official-looking letter. Dear Sir or Madam. Okay, so this is not addressed to us personally. I am Lord Achim Falk of Starkhaven. I have faith in the Maker and Andraste, his beloved prophet, that I must bring this matter of urgent business to you. Years ago, I served the office of Seneschal to the royal family of Starkhaven. Sadly, they have been deposed, ousted by a foul usurper. I represent His Royal Highness Prince Corbinian Vale, the true heir to the throne, and with your help, make a willing, we will see him wear the crown of Starkhaven once more. His Highness had a fortune of 11,000 sovereigns locked away in the vaults of the Royal Bank of Antiva. 11,000 gold? That is a staggering amount of money. With access to this fortune, he can raise an army to retake the throne. But it's too dangerous for His Highness to simply withdraw the funds himself. This is where we require your assistance and discretion. Did this letter come from Nigeria? Simply send me the details of an open bank account in Kirkwall, and I'll arrange that the funds are transferred to you. My king will then contact you to retrieve his fortune, leaving you the hefty reward. Right, yeah. Nigerian, Starkhaven royalty wants to put some money in our bank account, do they? I must warn you, the Antivans will not consider the account viable if it contains less than 100 gold, 100 sovereigns. Please observe the utmost confidentiality. Yours, Lord Achimfowl. Yeah, C start. Yeah, I guess, I don't know, maybe it's calmed down, but I guess this game was released at a time when those Nigerian princes were very, contacting you. They were emailing everyone. I had a few, and they were like, oh, just to let you know we think you're actually the cousin of the Nigerian king, and if you give us your bank account details, we'll send you some money. I'm like, yeah, no, thank you. For fuck's sake. Anyway, moving on. A strange letter from Lothering. Now, Lothering was the town, the village, which got overtaken by the Darkspawn in the Blight, which apparently the Hawk family were from. Now, obviously, the village of Lothering we saw in the first game, obviously, I guess, wasn't the entirety of the village. There must have been various estates further out and stuff, because we certainly didn't see their estate. But anyway, Hawk, heard you got to the Free Marchers. Don't know why you'd bother. I suppose it's better than Orlais. Okay. They got spiders up there. Big ones. Couldn't swing a dead cat around here without hitting a giant spider. But the blight drove them off. Maker. Dark days ahead. Mark my words. A man can't even cover his blighted lands with poisonous traps. From old Barlin. Okay, I don't really care. Old Barlin. Whatever, mate. A note addressed to Gamlin. Oh, okay. Is Gamlin moved into the estate with us? I bet Mother's let him in. I wouldn't. But he is family, even though he screwed us over. Gamlin Amel. Oh. Payment is now 2 months late, Sarah. Interest accrues, as you are well aware. You will find yourself barred from our establishments unless payment is made. Think. No better card sharp or numbers runner in Kirkwall will deal with you. I certainly hope this matter is attended to before steps are taken. Let's avoid further unpleasantness. Gallard. Now, we don't know who Gallard is. But bloody Uncle Gamlin has got in debt again. Now, if he comes to me and asking for us to get him out of debt of our money that we've earned honestly, I'm going to tell Uncle Gamlin to jog the actual on. Anyway, moving on. A message from Lothering. Dearest Leandra, that's Mother. I hope you and the children are holding up. I'm so sorry about Carver. I remember the dear boy helping me trap rats in the cellar. The blight has taken too much from us. I thank the Maker for the hero Ferelden and the Grey Wardens. Indeed. Things are slowly getting back to normal in most parts of the country, but Lothering is gone for good. We'd hoped to rebuild there, but the blight has poisoned the land. Oh my god. It'll take decades for the earth to recover. It may never. Redcliffe is a nice place. I'm starting to see it as home. The village saw some trouble during the blight, but it's recovering. Perhaps you could visit sometime. It's a long way to visit. Just crossing the sea again is quite a way, but then travelling all the way down from the Sword Coast. all the way down to Redcliffe. Please write me again, my dear. I wish to hear about your life in Kirkwall. Send my regrets and fond regards to the children. Your friend Miriam. Okay, we'll pass that along to Mum. Here we go. Family letters. Oh, another one. Dear Marion. This is for us, by first name. I hope you're... Oh, is it from Bethany? It is, isn't it? It's from Beth. Bless you, Beth. I hope this letter finds you well. My time in the circle has been bearable, even after the Templars made a point of putting me through the harrowing as soon as I arrived. Those bastards. They thought I was at risk of possession or running away like father. Glad it's over with. At least they... So they harassed her with that as soon as she stepped in there, but she obviously passed because she's not possessed by a demon, and then they've left her alone since then. I've started mentoring apprentices. Okay, I enjoy time with the children, teaching them basic spells. One of them, Ella, has taken a shine to me. How adorable. Life's not perfect here, mind you. The Templars are mostly polite, and I know they're just doing their jobs, but some hold extreme views. There's one creep named Sir Alric who likes harassing mages, but I'll steer clear of him. Sounds like a prick. Okay, you steer clear of him. I'm doing fine. Please don't worry about me. Well, fair enough, Beth. We are still going to make it our mission to try and save you. I don't think there's anything I need to stash. Oh yeah, we need to look through all this stuff, don't we? Right, okay.
Is that... Isabella? Who carves that into a stairwell?
Well, she carved into it.
Is that...
Not even tell me what it is, Hawk.
Isabella? Who carves that into a stairwell? That's Mother's room. I shouldn't intrude.
No, we shan't intrude Mother's room.
Nice view. I see the Arenbergs have made up.
Yep. Oi, oi.
Handprints? Was someone swinging on the chandelier? Sandal.
Oh.
Ah, it's good to be important.
It's good to be important, is it? Okay. Oh, funny.
Everything that's left of my life in Lothering.
Yeah, not much. Not much, is it?
I think I'll let Sandal empty that.
Oh, it's... Right, okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Poor Prince. I told him to stay off the bed.
Prince? Is that the name of the doggo? Weird.
What's this?
His name's Chocobo Dog.
Panda's manifesto. Again.
A finery. Oh, that's what we're wearing, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Now, did you hear that? Someone needs to come and, like... we need someone to come and fix these tiles on the floor, because they're rattling. The loose freaking tiles all over the floor. What are we doing here, folks?
Didn't Fenris say all Tevinter wine is made from the blood and tears of slaves? I hope he was exaggerating.
Yeah, clearly he was.
I'm proud of you. Love, Mother.
Oh, well, thank you, Mum.
Ah, this statue. Wait, where did I get this statue?
Yeah, where did you? It's a bit freaky. I don't know if I like it.
Leather to feather. Crossroads of form. I don't even know where to start.
Don't, I guess. Oh, okay. It's a nice place, isn't it? It's definitely an upgrade from the last place. Alright, so we've got enchantments.
You like the shiny?
I do like the shiny. Where's your shop, Bodan?
If you need any enchantments, I'm sure my boy would be happy to help. Enchantments! I like the doggy. Ruff, ruff, ruff!
Yeah. Okay. He seems to like you too, Sandal. I'm glad you got made friends.
It looks like they're having a nice chat. Maybe Sandal picked up some Mabari speak from our time at the hero of Ferelden's camp.
Maybe he did. Alright, let's speak to Mother.
It's strange living here again. My childhood home. Now owned by my child. It's not something I could have imagined when I was a little girl staring out this window. I'm still grateful you used your money from the expedition to buy back the estate. I feel like an Amel again.
Not this again, Mother. Do you want the fist? You're a hawk now. Yeah. Don't start putting on airs, Mum.
Just don't go all pompous on me, all right?
I promise. If there's one thing I learned in
Lol.
Ferelden, it's that good people can be born in a hut as easily as a palace. Honestly, after so many years as a peasant's wife, it feels strange to have nothing to do. I visited Bethany at the Circle, and she seems happy enough. I guess I just need to start picking you out a suitable husband.
No. No, Mother.
I've been wondering if I shouldn't remarry. I'm sure the last thing you need is your mother watching over your shoulder every time you come home. But perhaps there is still life once your children have outgrown you.
Forget it. The only thing you'll be marrying, Mother, is my fist. Do you want to remarry? I don't have a problem if she wants to, but I don't think she should for our sake. She should do whatever she wants.
Sounds like you've got someone in mind.
Nothing I'm ready to share yet, so don't pry.
Uh,
But it is refreshing to think I could still be courted at this age.
Alright. Anything else?
Seneschal
That's it for now.
Bran has a son about your age.
Seneschal Bran. You want me to marry Seneschal Bran's son? Now, you shouldn't make assumptions. Maybe the son's, completely different. But Seneschal Bran is a dick. No, I'm not marrying anyone.
Welcome home, Miss Eyre. A letter arrived for you. It's on the desk. That's where I'll put messages which come while you're out.
Excellent. We already actually read them all. Thank you, Bodan. Right, okay. I think it's time for us to move on. We've looked around the estate. There's not really too much here, honestly, but we've got what we need. Let's go. I hope we can, I hope nothing bad happens to Beth. That would suck. Right, okay. We've got a bunch of stuff to be looking at and doing. Let's get to the Hanged Man. We've got like basically a companion quest for, which is not a quest, it's marked as a quest, but it's literally just have a quick conversation with each of your characters. I see Isabella's marked there.
Are you one of them?
One of them. Who are you, Sir Roderick?
Anyone knows Sir Karen? Has he done anything wrong?
Doing a little writing.
What's a speed griffin? Do they zip around famous, terrorizing dogs?
There you go. Let me speak to Varric.
And you didn't open it? You managed to resist the urge?
This
It
is
was
a
locked.
artifact
It
thing
was a
she's
locked
after.
box.
Hasn't stopped you before.
What do you want me to say?
Nothing. I just found it curious, that's all.
Indeed. How you doing, Varric? What's the word?
Just tell me if you hear more rumblings from the coterie about protection. Blondie's got enough trouble. Let me ask you something, Hawk. You made it into Hightown. I'd expect anyone else to get complacent, but you must have plans.
Taking care of the family. Politics. I like to buy a business. I want a title. I guess the truthful answer is the most important of those things is to take care of the family. Mum seems alright, but we've got to do something to make sure Beth's alright.
No plans yet. I'm simply trying to look out for my mother.
After everything that happened with Bethany, that's probably good thinking. To be honest, I thought there might be a chance you'd want to go back to Ferelden now that things have calmed down. It's good to hear you're sticking around.
I might leave eventually, maybe. I can do some good here. Let's crack a joke. I can never leave you, Varric.
What would I do without my trusty dwarf? I'd cry myself to sleep without you.
Oh, don't get all teary-eyed on me, Hawk. You know I can't stand to see a human cry. So, we've got a whole city-state full of trouble to get into. Shall we get started?
Let's. There we go, like that. Give us some friendship bonus. Alright. Isabella, what have you been up to?
It's like you haven't moved in 3 years.
It's easier for people to find me this way. Do you remember the relic I told you about? The one I need to find? I've been following a lead. I'm so close I can taste it.
Give it up! By the power of my fist. You don't need the relic. Well, she might need it. Well, she doesn't technically need it, but we don't... Isabella's got her own life to lead. She do what she wants. Are you sure?
Isn't that what you said last time?
Oh, you mean when I went digging for that stash?
Yes. That turned out to contain several badly written poems and an old boot.
It could have contained the relic. I just thought I'd let you know that I may soon be taking you up on that offer of help.
Oh. Yeah, we should offer to help her. I'll do what I can. Rats. Or, we'll see with the power of my fist. Or, we can be like, hit on her again. Now, I've taken the stance of hitting on everybody at all times of this playthrough. Because, you know, Marion Hawke, much like myself, is a massive slut. So, you know, do it for a kiss. That's what she says. Now, knowing Isabella, she's like the most forthcoming, so...
Do I get a kiss from the feisty temptress when I present her with the hard-won prize?
If you want. I'll even let you choose where I plant it.
Oh! Well. Oh, 25 friendship. My God. That's, you know, I'm not gonna... I'm not prostituting myself out to risk my life to get this relic just to, you know, hook up with Isabella. But, but you know, I'll take it as a freebie. Seastar, what are you doing? What are we going to do? Anyway, moving on. Who else do I need to speak to? We're, Meryl. Let's go see Meryl. Yeah, no promises there, but she was obviously, you know, reasonably happy about it. Meryl, sorry we've not seen you in the past 3 years, probably, maybe in passing. She's still alive. She's still in a home that she stole from another elf. That's actually very nice, considering she's in the slums. How you doing, Meryl?
Have you heard from your sister? Is she settling in all right with the circle?
I thought you and Bethany didn't get along. Why are you worrying over her?
Oh, did they not?
I'd be terrified in her shoes.
I know they didn't get on.
Surrounded by strangers.
Maybe they had, there's banter between them, much like we get with Anders and Fenris. Between Meryl and Beth. But obviously, because we didn't really have them together. And it'd be tricky to have them together in a party. Not necessarily, but you'd be like having Beth as your healing mage. And then Meryl as a damage-dealing mage. And I guess it's just the way that things worked out. But we didn't even recruit Meryl until we were, like, close to the end of the chapter anyway. So, I don't know. It seems almost like an unlikely occurrence to have both of those two for any... together in your main party at all, let alone for an extended period of time. But, you never know. Well, I mean, it depends how dangerous it was, Balthier. It, you know, depends on the circumstances.
Watched all the time. We didn't always agree, but she's a sweet girl. I would never wish that fate on anyone.
Indeed. Yeah, I don't know. She says she's all right.
I haven't heard from her.
That's a lie.
I'm sure she's fine.
I wasn't trying to be aggro there.
If anyone can get through this, she can.
Yeah.
Don't blame yourself.
Yeah, I'll blame the Templars.
I know it's not my fault. It's the Templars who hold her away.
She'll find her way. Things will be all right. Somehow.
I hope so. Okay, I didn't boost us up with Meryl. Maybe I was supposed to say things a bit more nicely to her, but hey ho, never mind. Moving on. Next, we are heading to Fenris's mansion. I know he's with us. We need to be in his mansion to speak to him. I don't know. It's still 2 hours.
So the Seneschal's tax collector won't be coming around again like you asked. Funny story.
I'll pass, but thank you for the help.
Spoil sport. Why you want to squat up here in Hightown is beyond me.
I like the view.
Yep.
So do I.
Oh. What's she like? What is she like?
There's still no sign of Denarius. I'm beginning to wonder if he's finally given up.
This is his mansion, isn't it? He must know you're here.
Would you be surprised to learn that it isn't, in fact, his mansion? It belongs to a Tevinter merchant, one who has evidently given up on the place. Perhaps he is dead. Perhaps Denarius killed him. Either way, if Denarius is aware of my presence, he has done nothing.
If you want to go after him, Fenris, I'll come with you.
Then this is the perfect time to track him down.
I'm not so certain. Tell me, what do you do when you stop running?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, build a life, do what you did before. No, that's different, isn't it? It's not an odd question. It's a reasonable question. Yeah, once you're done running, you build your life. But I guess the point is, does the running ever end? There's always something you got to run from or to. But in theory, you build life. Very nice, Balthier. Very nice indeed.
You take a breath and look around. And start anew.
I don't know how. My first memory is receiving these markings. The lyrium being branded into my flesh. The agony wiped away everything. Whatever life I had before I became a slave, it's lost. I shouldn't trouble you with this. My problems are not yours.
Ooh. Yeah, you really don't remember? You're my teammate. You're my teammate, Fenris. I can help you. That's true. And just be like, that's not my problem. Let's give them a little one of those. They could be.
I might be able to help with your problems. Or give you a few more.
Oh.
More problems than you normally do, I assume.
So he plays it cool, doesn't he?
Hawk. Is there no one else who has your attention?
I'm not going to lie to him and say just you. Yes, everyone. I'm trying to flirt with everyone in the game, Fenris. I think Atheline said, or maybe Seven said that, Fenris is extremely monogamous. He's not, if you've got any interest in anyone else, he will get very upset. But, let's avoid the question. You think I'm beautiful?
I didn't quite catch that first part.
I don't need to repeat the obvious, I'm certain. I'm an escaped slave and an elf living in a borrowed mansion. None of those things bother you.
I'm not proposing marriage. I'm proposing the fist. Got something for you to sit on, Fenris? No. Yeah, I mean, I don't care. We should probably let him know how it is. That sounds angry, though. But let's just make a joke of it. I'm not without faults.
And I'm a refugee as well as a human. Does that bother you?
You have me there. You raise an interesting point. I'll have to consider it.
All right, you consider away. That increased his rivalry, did it? Oh, okay. We got another thing for him. Oh, yeah, we did have 2 in the log, didn't we? So what do you do with your time, Fenris? Just sit around drinking wine? Out right at the bottom?
Last bottle of the Egregio. I've been saving it for a special occasion.
And what's that?
The anniversary of my escape. Astia Vala Firmundis. Care to hear the story?
Oh, yeah, let's hit on one again. Want to discuss it now? Why not? Not really. Tell me anything you like, Fenris. No, look, I mean, it's Dragon Age, Balthier. Don't, you know, it is what it is, isn't it? Yeah, cold showers are brutal. Let's see, Star. They're very good for you, though. Especially, yeah, what kind of fisting? Sorry, that was being crude. I was joking. But, you know, or not.
I enjoy listening to you talk.
There are few pleasures greater than speaking with a beautiful woman. Let's see. You've heard of Saharan? The Imperium and the Qunari have fought over the island for centuries now.
Okay.
I was there with Daenerys during a Qunari attack. I managed to get him to a ship, but there was no room for a slave.
Oh.
I was left behind. I barely got out of the city alive.
Yeah, he abandoned you.
I thought Daenerys considered you valuable.
He wasn't given a choice. The look on his face as the ship pulled out was priceless.
No.
There are rebels...
So to save his own life, he had to abandon his most valuable slave. He could have stayed and tried to fight and survive. Yeah, so he's kind of probably quite bitter about that.
In the Saharan jungles called Fog Warriors. They found me and took me in, nursed me back to health.
All right, nice. Good job,
stayed
Fog
with
Warriors.
them for a time, until Daenerys finally came for me.
And you refused to go?
Whether you wanted to go or not, I assume.
I'd grown fond of the rebels. They bowed to no master and fought for their freedom. It was beyond my experience. When Daenerys came, they refused to let him take me.
So he killed them all?
He ordered me to kill them.
Oh.
So I did. I killed them all.
Wow.
You gave up.
It felt inevitable. My master had returned and this fantasy life was over.
Oh, bless you.
But once it was done, I looked down at their bodies. I felt I couldn't. I ran and never looked back.
Yeah, you regretted killing them.
How well did you know these Fog Warriors?
I knew them only a few months, but in that time, I felt as if I truly lived. They were bold, strong, free with their affections. I was in awe of them and owed them everything. And I turned on them even so.
Yeah, why didn't you leave earlier? I guess he was getting
I have to wonder
uncomfortable.
why you stayed with Daenerys as long as you did.
You have not been a slave.
No.
A slave does not dream of freedom or wonder at possibilities. You think only of your master's desires and what the next hour will bring. It did not occur to me that I could be anything else until I had a taste of it.
Do all slaves feel that way?
But there are stories of slaves rebelling all the time. They did in Kirkwall.
The ritual that gave me my markings also stripped me of my memory. Whatever I was before may as well have never been. Perhaps if I knew, I might have felt differently.
Yeah, it's, yeah, why didn't he stay there?
Couldn't you have found other fog warriors? Become a rebel?
Even if I did, I felt unworthy. I had no way of knowing if I could truly escape from Daenerys then. I didn't even know what that meant. I simply had to get away. I stowed aboard a ship to the mainland and moved south, chased by my former master every step of the way.
How did you get away?
Didn't Daenerys stop you?
The rebels had wounded him. The soldiers he brought attempted to capture me, unsuccessfully. It was weeks before Daenerys was able to mount the hunt in earnest, but by then, I was already gone.
He should be dead, and I will use my fist to make him dead.
I don't see why you didn't kill him right there.
I wasn't running from him. Not at first.
It's complicated.
I've never spoken about what happened to anyone. I've never wanted to. You and I don't always agree, but...
We're not friends! Well, you're drunk.
Too much wine will make anyone chatty.
Let's just say you've earned my respect.
Fair enough,
A
Fenris.
last toast, then. To the fallen.
Yeah, to the fallen. It adds rivalry. Anyway, there we go. We've covered Fenris there. Who do we have? Who haven't we gone to see yet? Of course, Anders. He's right there with us, but obviously we have to be in Darktown to talk to him properly.
These patients need more than anyone in Hightown.
Indeed. I need to speak to you.
And that will, stop the itch.
Look who it is.
Though I would stay away from women you meet in the port. Pirates tend to dock in unsavory places.
I heard that.
No.
Just use the salve if it comes back.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I'll see you later. I'll see you later,
Getting
Bran.
worse. I had Templars practically on my doorstep the other night.
Yeah. Damn, we have to. I want to know more about you. That's not really the appropriate response to that statement, is it? It took them long enough. Lol. Is there anyway? Is this going anywhere, Anders? Okay,
The Templars are hunting you.
Yeah, of course.
Not me specifically. They were just checking the refugee camps.
Bloody
But
Templars.
it's not like this place is a secret. It's only a matter of time.
Come live with me, Anders.
Don't tell me these things. I might have to lock you up to keep them off you.
Sweetheart, I'm not letting anyone lock me up. You included. And my commander is out of control. Even her own people have been talking about it.
Anders.
The curfews, The midnight raids on mages' families. Everyone I know forced into hiding so they won't be made tranquil.
It's becoming a problem. How you handle it. I bet Justice loves it. The mages should submit. No, I don't like that. I'll keep you safe, Anders. He doesn't... I think... I don't know, but I think... I know Anders is into dudes, but I don't know if he's bisexual. If he's just playing coy, or if he's just not mentioning the fact. He might just be... you know, homosexual. I don't know. I know he's definitely into dudes, but I don't know if he's into women. Either way, I am relentless.
If they want you, they'll have to come through me.
Just being with me puts you at risk. The Knight Commander has declared supporting apostates a hanging offense. The thought of them hurting you. Everything I've done to control this. I don't care. I would drown us in blood to keep you safe.
Oh, bless him. You're losing control. Yeah, don't be drowning people in blood. Jesh, how you doing? This is... I don't know, Jesh. It's hard to say exactly. We've done a lot. When did we started this on Thursday? So we did a full stream on Thursday, Friday. We did a tiny little bit on Sunday. All of yesterday. So we've done almost 4 full streams. Basically 4 full streams, roughly, so far. Now the first game took 17 streams to do. Which is, you know, minus all my nonsense talk. But, I don't think this game is anywhere near as long. But I don't know. I don't want to say we're halfway through. We might be like a solid third of the way through the game. It's definitely a more streamlined experience than the first game. So yeah, I can't say for certain, Jesh, but I would guess about a third of the way through the game. I'll have to wait and see.
I don't want to see you lose yourself. To the Templars or Justice.
No.
How much is left if you strip both those out? I'm sorry. I can't be anyone but who I am.
No, that's
fair. There will be more violence. I know that. If you tie yourself to me, I'll only hurt you.
You're right. And break, and be like, no, nothing to do with you. I can't let you go. And it's not like that. But yeah, so there's promises.
You keep saying that. You haven't yet.
You could have a normal life. You don't want to be with an apostate. Don't tempt me. Not unless you're ready for what that means.
Okay, well, hey, 25 friendship on Anders. He bloody loves us now. Yeah, okay. Well, he was talking like he might go for Hawk there. He's adaptable. He doesn't discriminate. That's what you should do, folks. I mean, that's what you should do whatever you want, but, you know. No worries, Jess. You get that. I'm looking forward to when I get something to eat. An hour and 40 minutes from now. Right, so let's see what we got. So we tidied up we had a little chat with everyone, all our companions, 3 years after the fact. Obviously not Beth, because Beth has been kidnapped by the Circle. So we've got the Underground Railroad helping out mages in Kirkwall. Now, it definitely seems like in the past 3 years, they're getting prosecuted even more. We've also got to speak to Ariane in Lowtown about her son. And then we've got to speak to Emmerich, who's still tracking this serial killer, who Aveline feels is not a serial killer. I think Emmerich's right, though, based on what we've seen. And, of course, going to see the Arashok. Well, the Arashok is a dick, and he can wait. So, firstly, let's go see Ariane. And be like, yo, everything all right? All good? All good? Oh, Deathroot just sat there. God damn it. Do I need to... Now the chapter's rolled over, do I need to recheck every single area in the game? That sounds like a pain. Oh, you got a little level up there after you, Isabella. Well, let's just get you round your cunning off at 30, though. Right, and you are dual-wield expert, my dear. So I think it's time for us to get, you know, a piratey good time for you. Unless any of these look good. Crit and stealthed. Ah, threat generation. Okay, that's cool. I guess. Ah, damage. 120% damage versus... one that said just plus 20%, I don't know. Enemies engaged in other allies. That's handy. Now, some of these passives, power, precision, or speed, are definitely also good. We'll probably look at those later. Maybe I think it's... yeah, swashbuckler. Let's pirate her up. I don't want to be across the bow necessarily. Savvy. This will definitely keep her alive. So it increases her defense greatly, but it lowers her damage. But let's try it out. I guess you could argue in a game like this, that's kind of like turn-based, time-based, where both stamina, mana, and your health kind of regens automatically on a timer. You could definitely make an argument that defense is the best offense. Just keep yourself alive long enough, you will survive. So let's go. Let's give it a go. And it's only proportional to the number of enemies surrounding her. So if she's got 5 enemies surrounding her, you probably do want to get her defense up more than her damage output. So we'll give it a go. Savvy. There we go. Rusty metal spoon. I wonder how much we'll get for that. That's very valuable. Right, here we go. Yeah, low town. Right, so apparently Fainreal, he says he's having issues, and his mum's like, yo, actually, his nightmares are... So we probably need to go and visit Fainreal and be like, bro, what's... Are you going to demon out on us, bro? What's going on? Because if you are... we need to do something about that.
You should have lived into winter. You'd be happier there.
You're probably right.
There, your magic would be a mark of honor. Apprentice to the right magister, you would do well.
Is there a downside?
Only if you're bothered by owning a few slaves and performing the occasional blood ritual.
So they all do those things?
Just the ones who don't complain about how powerless and persecuted they are.
Yeah. Now, no need to be like that. Right, so we're selling that. We're keeping that shield for Aveline. That dagger can go. Right, yeah, we were keeping a couple of these staffs, weren't we? That one can go. As can that. As can that. And none of those are any good. All of that's a bit meh. We'll settle that. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to need him to do anything, but let's put him out anyway. I don't know, an hour and a half? We should be able to get a bunch more done, I feel.
I was hoping you'd come. You did so much for my Fainreal already, but... I visited him among the people, but he turned me away. I know the demons still plague him. And now they've taken him.
Oh.
2 days ago, Fainreal went into a nightmare and hasn't returned.
He can't be woken up?
The Keeper says he is near death. His lips still fog a mirror, but that is all.
Surely there are mages who can pursue him in the Fade.
I have contacted Keeper Marathari. The Dalish have an ancient ritual that might help. But it requires someone Fainreal trusts to enter the Fade to free him.
I don't want to be aggro with her, but also... What, so how does this concern us? I'm not trying to be offensive, but what do you expect us to do about this? It's unfortunate. You knew this would happen. This was a possibility. He got 3 extra years out of it.
I did some work for you. That doesn't make me your boy's best friend.
You may not think so, but I believe Fainreal does.
Right.
My Dalish friends tell me he speaks of you all the time. The Keeper says Fainreal's powers are a throwback to ancient magics that once let elves shape the Fade. The only way to reach him is through his dreams.
So shape the Fade? What does that mean?
How would such a magic work?
I am no mage. I only know the Keeper said it was a power greatly feared by the Tevinter Magisters.
Well, all right. I could use a nap.
No.
It is not enough for you to dream. You must enter the Fade, as a mage does. Marathari is coming to perform the ritual that will bring Fainreal back. His childhood things here will help anchor him. Are you willing to submit to her magic to save my son?
What we'll have to do?
What does the ritual entail?
The Keeper can explain it better than I. Her ritual will send you into the Fade. Once there, I imagine you face down the demons until Fainreal regains control of himself. You will be unable to return from the Fade until he does.
I feel I can risk it. I get to kill some demons. I do enjoy doing that.
I've made worse deals.
The Fade is a place for mages, not for people like you and I.
You'll need someone experienced in the Fade to come with you.
I've already called for the Keeper. We need to begin the ritual as quickly as possible. Would you like to stay here or return when she arrives?
I think we can get on with this right away.
This is too urgent to delay.
You have been far kinder than I had any right to expect.
Falling off my bloody chair there. Sorry, just turning the fan off. No, I wasn't cold, but nice breeze. But I feel, save electricity. Not really necessary right at the moment. Yeah. See, mages can go into the Fade with the ritual. I don't know how a non-mage can, but I don't know. I feel like we can trust Marathari. She feels it's worth the risk. I'm not scared of a few demons. I'll slap them up with my hammer.
I came quickly, Ariane. I did not wish to tell you by letter how grave your son's situation is. The magic he possesses makes him what the Tevinters called Somniari, a dreamer.
Oh, okay.
Dreamers have the power to control the beyond, what humans call the Fade. Fainreal is the first in 2 ages to survive.
Why should I do this? No, it's all right. We'll help out.
Why are they so rare?
Dreamers have great power in the Fade. They attract demons. Luckily, most prove too frail of mind to survive a demon's possession. A dreamer abomination would be near unstoppable.
So what is a dreamer exactly?
What can a dreamer do?
Dreamers are unique for their ability to enter the Fade at will, without the aid of lyrium. In the Fade, they can shape dreams, and even affect the world beyond the Veil. Tevinter Somniari used to enter the minds of sleepers and slay them in their dreams.
Yeah, so what's the beyond?
Is there a difference between the Beyond and the Fade?
They are the same. By either name, the Fade is the realm of spirits, Thedas' heart, while the mortal realm is its strong arm. The demons who live there covet the bodies of mortals and seek to possess them. Only mages ever touch the Fade in a waking state. Others see it in dreams.
Okay. Exactly, Jess. You know what I mean? I don't see it as... It sounds risky. It's like almost like the story's making it sound far more risky than it probably is. You know, do the ritual. Hawk will get teleported to into the Fade. We run around, kill some demons. Hopefully save Fainreal. You know, Hawk's not going to die doing this. I mean, might die in combat if the combat's too difficult, but not in story terms going to die. So, you know. Let's hear about this ritual then.
What exactly are we going to do here?
The elves of the Dales were experts in the Somniari arts. They could even help those with no power enter the Fade. I have done my best to recreate the ritual. We will use Fainreal's childhood home as a focus to draw him back through the Veil.
Okay. Let's give it a go. I'm not going to ask for money doing this. Mercenary work, yeah, but this is a bit different.
Just send me into the Fade.
I told you her courage was legendary.
Now, Ariane, please excuse us. We must prepare.
Thing is, though, Ariane, you have to be aware that Fainreal, I might not actually be able to save him.
I must tell you.
Yeah.
It is not for her ears.
Yeah. You just want me alone? Shall we? It's probably shouldn't. I wouldn't mind cracking a joke to Marathari and be like, you just want me alone? But I don't feel it's appropriate under the circumstances. Yeah, that's the only drawback with the video game, Jesh, when you're the main character. You know, you know, if you follow the thread, you'll be fine. You know, like I say, you may not be prepared for combat. That might kill you. But in story terms, you know you're going to be fine. Yeah, I'm sure there's some exceptions out there somewhere. So what about her son?
Is Fainreal in danger?
Indeed. And the danger may not come from what you think. Fainreal cannot become an abomination. The destruction he would cause is unimaginable.
Yeah.
If you cannot save him from the demons, you must kill him yourself.
Okay.
A death in the Fade will make him what your circle calls tranquil. He will be no threat after.
Okay. So we want to head in there, see what's going on, kill all the demons we come across. But then, if we get to him and he turns into a demon himself, we also have to kill him. But, you know, he doesn't die. He will just become tranquil. Which, you know, so, like Beth says, that's been tranquil's of fate worse than death, but... No, I can't do that. I understand. If we have to do that, if we have to kill him, and make him save his life, but make him tranquil in the real world, we cannot allow him to become an abomination. I understand. We'll do it.
I will not let him become a danger.
I wish you luck.
Thank you.
Now, gather a team, and we will begin. Choose carefully, for all will face temptation.
I never give in to temptation.
I worry what the journey to the Fade might bring out in me.
I have no desire to explore the Fade, but if you need me, I will go.
Let us begin.
I mean, Anders is honest. He's like, I don't know what bullshit this will bring out of my past. Fenris is like, yeah, I don't really want to do this. I don't want to go to the bloody Fade. You know how I feel about all that magic nonsense. But if you need me, I'll go. And Isabella, lying through her teeth. Oh, I never give in to temptation. I'm putting you, all right, okay, we'll stick with them. I'm going to put you to the test here, Isabella. And if you go in here and you give in to temptation, you freaking owe me, all right? I want to see what you're made of here, Izzy. All right? Let's go. Let's give it a go. You can argue, like, maybe Meryl might have been a good choice. But I'm sure... Okay, again, I'm sure it'd be fine. It's another adventure. We're just going to Dreamland.
I had not thought to return in such a way. It is good to feel the breath of the Fade again, not the empty air of your world.
Yeah, Justice.
We're just here for a visit, so don't get too homesick.
I am Justice. Anders has told you of me. Come. I sense Fainwheel's mind straining. We will not have much time.
Alright, got a bit of rivalry there. You didn't like that. Well, you better behave yourself, Justice. You could bring Chocobo Dog into the Fade with us. How weird and silly. Never mind. Well, okay. Let's look around, eh? Oh, what are we doing here? Playing a little bit of oh, I don't know. Oh, Tetris. Not Tetris. It's what do you call those little slidey puzzle games? I don't know. Do they even have a name for them? I don't know. Well, I don't even know what I'm doing here, but I'm going to put all the little barrels up top and all the big barrels on the bottom and see if anything comes of that. Because, you know, logically that makes sense, right? Yes. Cool. So that's the cool thing about the Fade. Is you often find things that, weird little puzzles, and mostly just things to collect. Because everything is a representation of something else. Everything is symbolic. And if you do a thing or collect a thing, you can get permanent stat bonuses. This is very much known from the first game, and it's following through. So that literally, by doing that, literally got us 1 point of attribute. 1 attribute point. Come on, get your brain in gear, is. So, what to put that into, though? Maybe get a bit more stamina. Let's get willpower to 15, maybe. That seems like a reasonable thing to go for. Right, okay, another little puzzle. Right, okay, so we've got 3 dark brown barrels, 3 light brown barrels, and 4 red barrels. So if we've only got 1, okay, first things first, let me, you lot come over here. And hold position. You stay there while I'm doing my little thing. So I would imagine what you probably want to do is get the light brown barrels on the bottom here. And maybe the red barrels up top. That seems to make sense to me. If it's correct, of course, but we shall see. All guesswork. Right, so that looks good on that side there. Or copy what's literally in the room with us. I swear to God sometimes. Okay, so maybe get the 4 red barrels stacked up in the middle. Maybe that makes more sense. Oh, okay. Now, did they pop in because we got that wrong? So you lads, I need to not hold position now. Just get stuck in there. Right, so surely I've not cocked that up, hopefully. I can still fix that, I hope. Oh, no. Yeah, I needed to do the central section and not have... get the red barrels in there. Anyway, that's my own idiot. That's me being an absolute idiot there, just not paying attention. Never mind, we missed out on that potential extra attribute point. Tough tiddy. We're moving on. Yeah, you know what, Jesh? I noticed that after the fact, because I'm a genius. That's how we do the Iznib Show. Sometimes I do clever things that look clever and are clever. Mostly I don't.
It's rare to see 2 forgotten magics in one day.
Hello?
It's usually a slow place, the Fade. Not many surprises. I wasn't sure I'd like this one, but it has potential.
The demon of sloth. It exists to make men forget their purpose and their pride. Do not relax around it.
Call me Torpor. I have a proposition that might interest you.
Yeah, I don't work with demons.
I will not give in to temptation, fiend.
Have it your way.
Silly thing.
That's how it's done.
Got yeeted, mate. I have a proposition. I got a proposition too, buddy. It's called Get Yeeted. Oh, Fainreal's Desires, eh? Who knows what I'm finding here? Yeah, no, Jess, she's like, I have a proposition. It's like, weak as shit.
Pardon the dumbstruck, then lift. Good. I'll have you scribing all my letters soon. If I'd known you were such a brave lad, I'd have brought you into the business years ago.
He wants to be with his dad.
Does that mean I can come with you to Antitha, Father? Mother said maybe this summer. Right, Mother?
Okay, we're taking the role of mother. We have to snap out of it. He abandoned you. Go with him, son. Oi, wake up. So I guess we are trying to wake him up, aren't we?
That's not your father, Fainreal. It's a demon. And I'm definitely not your mother.
A demon? No. No, I want this.
Then remember this is who took away them.
Yeah, desire demon.
You ever wanted. You turned him against me.
I don't want to fight. Oops, you're a monster.
Complete accident. I was trying to help, honest.
Take away my pets, and I'll take away yours. How loyal are these friends you drag into the Fade? Would your pirate queen stay if the open water beckoned? What do you say, sweetheart? A two-mast brigantine, square main topsail, 100 well-built lads to answer your every whim.
Ooh, he's like, hang on a minute.
I know you've been looking for.
Oh my god, calm yourself. Yeah, don't turn on me. I want to put it to the test. I want to see what I want to see what Izzy says here. Ryan, how you doing, bro? You all right? How's your Tuesday going? Yeah. Now, what you should do anytime a demon is there is immediately annihilate it. But Isabella specifically said to me, "I don't give in to temptation." So let's see what we have. Oh, that sounds good. You'd love that, wouldn't you, Isabella? I can't beat that.
Should I turn around now to let you stab me in the back, or would you rather it be a surprise?
You are just the sweetest.
The Siren's Call 2 awaits in Kirkwall Harbor. I will be under the firs in the captain's quarters.
I like big boats. I cannot lie.
Oh! Isabella! Are we just killing her now? She betrayed us. She lied. Oh my god, you bitch.
That's enough.
Oh, we gained us. It gained friendship with her though? How weird. Last thing in the Fade, nothing is as it seems. Oh, she's gone. Have we knocked her out of the Fade? Is she dead? Have we killed Isabella? Is she just dead now? Oh my god. I mean, it's not impossible. I wanted to put to the test, because she said she would not... Like, she's gonna owe us an apology.
I love it when a plan works out.
Right, who's getting tested next? Alright, nothing in any of those rooms. Worth checking, though. We're doing alright, Ryan. We had, yeah, I can't believe she did that. I like big boats, and I cannot lie. Wants to get a slap, is he? Yeah, we're alright, Ryan. We've got doing some good progress on, Dragon Age 2. We did, we lost a connection a couple of times. My internet has been a pain. But we're back there now. We've still got an hour and 10 minutes today, so let's we'll make the most of it. I hope you're well, Brian.
My people, I present to you our hope. His features may mark him as human, but in his heart beats the blood of the Dales. He came to us to learn his heritage, to release the power from a lineage as ancient as our race.
I don't know what to say.
That's not the Keeper, Fainreal.
demons can take on other forms.
He lies. The first enchanter is a pawn of the Templars.
No. Silence, demon! Weren't you... Keeper Marathari warned me of this. You're not the Keeper. Mother's people have no circle, but they don't consort with demons.
You. Why did you interfere?
Because I'm racist against demons. Basically. Oh.
With my power joined to his, Fainriel would have changed the world.
Yeah, not worth it. Only as your slave, bro.
There can be no honest deal with a demon.
No. You think I will lie then, when I offer your friends what Fainriel turned down? You think this slave would choose you over his freedom?
Cast your eyes elsewhere, demon. I won my freedom from the Magisters long ago.
But you fear them still. They have left their marks on your body and your mind. With my aid, you could be free forever. You could have power enough to challenge any who would chain you.
Probably shouldn't be making jokes about it. We'll do it anyway. I want to see what happens. Let's see if Fenris also betrays us. That's heavy-handed.
How transparent can you get?
Yeah.
But to face them as an equal, what would you want from me?
Oh.
A moment of your time. Nothing more.
Don't do it, Fenris, you idiot. What absolute idiot. You hang in there, Anders. He's getting whacked around. It's two that have betrayed us.
One less to worry about.
Now, step two, bro. Let's go. Now, does this mean Fenris is also dead in the real world? I'll have to wait and see. Alright, Anders hanging in there. If they're dead, folks, and we'll have to just make do. I'm not having if if you say they're going to back me up, and I've got to give them the benefit of the doubt. Prove yourselves. But yeah, there we go. Isabella and Fenris gave into temptation.
I can't spend another moment in this place. The screaming. Everywhere, all I hear are the nightmares of people dying, fleeing, gnawing their own arms off to escape.
That's disturbing.
This is a world of monsters. And they all want me. Please, help me escape. Help me die.
Yeah, you don't have to die.
If I kill you here, I only destroy your mind. You will become a tranquil.
I was afraid of that for so long. I can't even remember why. To live. To sleep without dreaming. To never hear a demon's whisper. It is a blessing as great as standing at the Maker's side.
Ready?
Do it. Put the knife in my heart.
Wow, he wants to die. This is tricky, folks. What should we do? Now, we don't need to kill him at this point, do we? Because we only need to kill him if he turns into an abomination. We can...
You can master this talent, Fainriel. You don't have to let it destroy you.
The Dalish do not have what I need.
Then we'll find somebody else.
Perhaps Tevinter. If these powers can be trained, it would be there.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, don't freak out yet.
I can do this.
Yeah, you can. Of course you can. Don't freak out. There you go. Step out of the fade into your own body. There we go. Hopefully he's all right.
Fainrail has mastered his powers.
Then he lives.
Sorry, give me a
You
sec,
saved
Jesh.
him?
I'll tell you after discussing.
I cannot thank you enough. Keeper Marathari, may I return with you to the Sunderlands? I would like to ask for my son's forgiveness.
Of course. It was you who chose to stay away.
There we go. Anyway, no worries. Yeah, no, Jesh, if you joined the conflux there, basically all you do, buddy, on the, let's find it, on the role assignment channel, which you'll see, when it loads up. There we go. Yeah, I'll see you've joined there. Excellent, bud. Yeah, a few channels down from the arrivals in that first section. Directly under the rules, you've got role assignment. It might put you down at the bottom of the page. You might have to scroll back to the top. There's not too many roles, but the very first role at the top there, it's got oh, I need to change that actually. How silly of me. In fact, let me do that now. It's got the placeholder Discord server. I need to change that to the conflux. It's got you see a little 18 with a cross through it. Just click on that once, and that'll give you the role. So yeah, just have a look for that. In fact, let me try to change this now. There's always something I missed. Well, I don't know if you can because it's embedded, but let me have a little look. Bloody Me 6 has been a pain anyway, because it won't give us our sorry about this. Got to check a few things here. There we go. Here we go. Reaction rolls. There we go. I can't believe I missed this. The conflux. Oh my god. Oof. Save. Hopefully that updates. Reaction roll update failed. My god, sounds about right. Why did it fail to save? That's a bit annoying. I wonder if it's, you can't update it, but, I don't know. Oh, did it save there? Is it actually updated? Oh. Oh, and it's added it on. I swear to God, Discord and Meebot is a pain in the ass sometimes. We've got an extra reaction roll, but it's, still there doing its own thing. I have no idea. I'm not going to worry about it. Worry about it later. But anyway, I hope that answered your question there, buddy. That should, just click on that top, button there. It should be A-okay. Okay. Have you, sorry, Jesh. Yeah, if you click, first you need to agree to the rules. You click on the rules channel, scroll right down to the bottom. You'll see a little green checkbox. You need to hit that first, and then that will show you all the channels. And then, once you've hit that, that gives you membership. Directly under the rules channel, you'll see the role assignment, and you can click on it in there. Right, I'm going to just... Yeah, I'll sort you out. I'm going to give it to you if needs be, Josh. I'll just step out for 1 minute, folks. That coffee's gone through me. Be right back. Hey, got that sorted, have you, Jesh? Yeah, don't, yeah, if you got any more questions, buddy, at all, you just, you let me know. I'll get you set up on there. You can, message me on the Discord, or you can, message me, here we go, let me add that there. Yeah, I think I need to get rid of that there anyway. There you go, it shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, you sign any other roles you want in there as necessary, bud. And, perfect. But yeah, or you can DM me or whatever you need, bud. We can, help you get sorted out. Perfect. So here we go. We've, survived. And there's Fenris and Isabella stood in the background. I'm going to have words with both of them. So yeah, Fenrir is leaving to go to Tevinter. I need my payment. I'm not asking for money in this situation.
He must go elsewhere to train. There is no one in Kirkwall to help him. He asked me to say goodbye.
My son? No. I must find him before he goes.
It is wise for him to seek guidance. Kirkwall cannot provide what he needs. I truly did not think what you did was possible. You are a rare human indeed.
And I must apologize for my weakness. I would have thought myself above such influence.
Does this mean I'm not getting my ship? Bugger it all.
I find there's nothing like being possessed to keep you on the straight and narrow.
Your friends awakened here some time ago. We all have weaknesses the demons find. You accomplished a miracle with Fenrir.
Yeah, it's a miracle.
This book belonged to the last dreamer of our tribe. It has a rare magic beyond price.
Oh, we're getting a magic book.
Please, accept it with my gratitude.
Okay. So at least Fenris apologised. Isabella's like, oh, so I'm not getting this ship then? You're getting a slap, my dear. That's what you'll be getting. Demand an apology. I've got a bit of friendship with Anders for some reason. I guess we saved him. Let's have a look at this little book then. Is it because... Oh, there we go. Oh, it's in the trash, is it? Tome of the Slumbering Elders. Is it just to sell? It counts as a junk item. I guess it's just literally to sell. We just get money for it. I don't know. That's weird, that one.
I have tried to avoid the Fade since Justice. It's disturbing when he takes over.
Yeah, I'm sorry I had to put you through that, Anders.
The true character of any city is found among its poor.
Okay, I don't really care about the character of the city.
Could we stop by the tavern? I'm thirsty.
God, Isabella, you're a nightmare. Anyway. We've, tied up the, here we go. Yeah, there you go. Speak to her in the tavern. Is she going to apologise to us? Or speak to Fenris about his night terrors. Yeah, maybe he's grown from that. Maybe he's learned something. He's so obsessed with revenge that
Is there something you want, Anders?
Aren't you glad you don't live here anymore?
Yes, I am. Is Gamlen still here? Let me go and speak to him. Gloat at him. Although, having said that, didn't we have a note addressed to sent to our mansion from Gamlen?
So you're moving up in the world? Got some coin to share with your favorite uncle?
Only uncle. No, I've got nothing for you, Gamlen. Yo, Mike! How you doing, bro? You alright? Have you had a good day? What's going on? How's life treating you? How's Jess doing?
Do you ever have any regrets?
About what?
Anything? Everything? I can't figure you out.
The past's past. I learned that young. If it can't bring you gold or giggles, what's the point in dwelling on it?
Maybe the chance to fix a mistake? Make things right again?
Hey? Our mistakes make us who we are.
That was almost profound.
Almost. Not quite, almost. Better be a good apology. Isabella. Because if it's not, you're gonna get a slap.
I never have affairs with my crew. Once they see you naked with your ass in the air, they think they don't have to take orders.
I'm chatting up Meryl now.
Men. Oh, you have to be twice as tough to earn half as much respect.
So did the crew member mutiny? I mean, after you... You know.
Yep.
Oh no. I had the offending member removed. That got rid of the attitude. Oh, look, it's Hawk.
I like big boats. I cannot lie. Really, Isabella?
Well, I do. Blighted Demon knew it too.
No.
I'm sorry I abandoned you in the Fade. That was foolish of me. I mean, I didn't even get the ship in the end.
Yeah, it's not even like she kind of got... She's like literally willing to sell us out. You backstabber.
So you admit it? You'll betray a friend for a ship?
Hey, not just any ship. I could see the hard line of the hull, run my hands along the elegant curve of her prow. Oh.
Wow.
The demon was in my head. Nothing but the ship made sense.
You betrayed me for an imaginary boat. My feelings are hurt.
I already said I was sorry. What more do you want? Would you like me to clean your privy for a month?
Make it 2.
I really shouldn't have said that.
2 months. Oh, she's got a bit of rivalry. You know, these things happen. Of course, the only issue with bouncing back between rivalry and friendship is you kind of you can stop yourself getting those permanent upgrades perks in their skill trees. Ideally, I think you can unlock them both. I think you can. If we look at Anders for a second. Yeah, she's terrible, isn't she? Isabella. Right, Anders, where are you? If we look at yeah, because we've already got Anders' friendship eye to eye. Yeah, it requires rivalry. So I think once you've paid your point to get that, now, say, imagine if I massively pissed off Anders now, and he became our rival, that would unlock, and we could potentially get both. So if you're trying to, like, min-max the game, and you know which characters you want to use, that's kind of what you want to do. You either want to make them your rival or your friend as quickly as possible by knowing what to say when, buy the perk, and then bounce them back in the other direction as quickly as possible to buy the other one. So, like, for Anders, look, we've got 10% damage from all damage types from him. And the other one is plus 50 health regen rate, which is insane. It's amazing. But, you know, I'd have to, like, seriously piss him off to have the ability to unlock that. But, you know, here's the thing. With look at all the skill trees you have access to, you have to, much like the first game, you have to pick and choose. You cannot max out any character, not even Hawk. Do you know what I mean? If we look at, like, not attributes, Hawk's abilities. Going, so we've maxed out two-handed. We're working on Reaver. Haven't touched Battlemaster. Haven't touched... We've got 1 point in Warmonger. No points in Defender. No points in Vanguard. Probably weapon and shield doesn't matter because we're only ever going to use two-handed. But you see what I mean? Level 13. Not to mention, next level, we get another specialization point. So we get another brand new tree to unlock. So, it's not as though by missing out on doubling up on the companion perks there and the rival and friend perk, it doesn't really matter because there's always, you're never gonna, if I did that on Anders, it just means 1 less perk that I'd spend on something else, essentially, even though they are fantastic. But but of course, now obviously we've got Fenris's rival perk there. But yeah, Isabella's, I mean, dodge chance or attack speed. That's what I really want, the friendship one, really. As she come along, she's a fairly high up friend there. Not quite enough then, I'll guess, but we shall see. But it's a shame, like, if you're not careful, because it is what it is. You just go with it naturally, wherever the natural progression is. So that's what I believe is the best thing to do. But obviously, if you're doing something that improves their friendship, and then something not rival, and you just bounce around in the middle there, and they never become one or the other, then you'll never get access to either one or the other. But again, converse, same as if you don't get both perks, you can spend the extra point on something else. If you don't get either perk, then that's 2 points to spend on something else. So it's like, you know how it goes. Jesh, thank you for hanging out, and thank you for joining the Conflux. Any questions, let me know. And we'll see you another time, buddy. You enjoy the rest of your evening. We've only got 45 minutes here before we wrap up anyway, so... But God. Crying out loud. Isabella, she's a freaking nightmare. She is honestly kind of... In a way, she's honest that she's only concerned about herself. Let's go see Fenris and see what he says about betraying us. Oh, we've got a letter as well coming for us at our estate. Let's go pick that up first.
So, this is where you live. Not bad. I preferred the old place. It had more charm.
So? What's she doing there, hanging out?
You're talking about the shack I shared with my mother, uncle, and sister?
I meant Lowtown. Dirty, chaotic, glorious Lowtown. The smell of tar, and the sea, and the sound of some whore plying her trade in a back alley. Oh. Don't you miss that?
No. Yes. I don't miss it. Isabella, it's down the road. We can go there anytime we want. No, never noticed. I haven't fully forgiven her, but also I've got to be an outrageous flirt with everyone. So, there's excitement right here, Isabella.
You can get your thrills in Hightown, if you know where to look.
Oh. And where
would
that be?
Oh, are we about to, finally get laid? It kind of makes sense it would be Isabella. She is the most forthcoming. But obviously she's not serious, so,
I can show you what I have in mind.
Sexy times, guys. Close your eyes. Yeah, don't need those daggers. No sharp bits, Isabella. Grinding it out. Yeah, don't need those either. Don't need to... No stabbings in the bedroom. At least not with metal. There you go.
Thank you.
All right, she enjoyed herself.
I should go. I wouldn't want to take advantage of your Hospitality.
That's it! Yeah, of course, she's not serious. But, let's, you know, we're not serious either.
I like it when you take advantage of my hospitality.
It was fun, wasn't it? Well, you know, if you ever want to do it again...
Yeah, we'll see.
Wait. You're not thinking of bringing feelings into this, are you?
No.
No. This was just for fun.
Good. Come see me at the tavern sometime. I know a cozy little nook behind the ale barrels.
There we go. Okay, there you go. I don't care. Isabella might be the favourite, but, you know, much like, we're a kindred spirit. She's not the one. There is no one. You know, that's how it is. Oh, Atheline, what are you doing here?
Did you ever run the wilds, boy? Kirkwall is no city for a breed used to open spaces. Nice as your estate is, it's not healthy for a Mabari to be cooped up. May I take him to the barracks time to time? He could help train my guards.
Sure. He's basically useless to us, so...
Good idea. He'll put the fear of dog into them.
I'll see what you did there, Hawk.
I think it's time they face down a good old Mabari charge. How about it, boy? Want to chew on some recruits?
Fair enough. Okay. Moving on. Yes, we've seen Fenris, aren't we? Get an apology from him. Well, he kind of already apologised. But, let's get a proper apology.
I have been thinking about what happened in the Fade. I apologized for my weakness, but the more I think about it, the more I believe you are also to blame.
Oh.
Why did you take me into the Fade? We should have hunted the boy's body down and killed him.
You were willing to take the fist. Little late now. He deserved a chance. Everyone deserves a chance. Don't you think so, Fenris?
If the boy could be helped, I had to do something.
One day you will learn that not every mage is worth saving, Hawk.
Yeah, just as not every person is worth saving. Fenris, you need to get over this freaking mage nonsense.
We don't all regret the day you learn just how true that is.
Ooh, rivalry. We're certainly not getting Fenris's friendship back up now. It's far too late for that. Right, here we go. What should we do next? Right, okay, yeah, the underground... Okay, so we've got the serial killer quest line. Emmerich in the gallows. Let's go get that started. Apparently counts as a main plot line, though. I don't know why that is, but we shall find out. Yeah, Aveline's not having it. She's like, nah, there's no serial killer. But it seems sus to me. So I trust him. I don't believe her. I think there is a serial killer. Oh, but before we speak to him,
you think mages should be free?
Everyone should be free.
Yes.
Not just mages.
Not everyone's dangerous.
It's not about who's dangerous. It's about having choices made for you.
Isabella gets it.
Wish you had the choice not to have lyrium stuck under your skin?
I do.
This is silly. I don't want to argue.
Do you want to guess what color my underclothes are again?
No.
Oh, yes, that's much more fun.
Anyway, okay.
Statues were meant to intimidate slaves.
Sullivan,
you see ones like them all over the Imperium.
Yeah, I'll bet.
You're looking well. my store is much better stocked thanks to you. If you're interested in hunting down more ingredients, I can make other creations. And of course, I'll pay you for your work.
Hell yeah.
Sure. Just let me know what you need.
Perfect. I have a list of ingredients right here.
Do ya? What's he got? What's he want? A harlot's blush. Wow, that might be rare. Rare to find. Rare flower. That's jokes aside. Native to the Wounded Coast. Dalish tattoo ink. I assume we go and see the Dalish about that. Vartarules, an ancient elven construct. Meaning they'd likely somewhere being Sundermount, but such be unlikely to be simply stumbled upon. Interesting.
Kirkwall may not have the best circle, but at least we're not Ferelden.
Well, I mean, yeah, the Ferelden circles, maybe. Actually, no, it's probably doing all right now. It's been a couple of years. Anyway, Emmerich, how you doing, bro?
Hello, Emmerich. The guard captain says you're still chasing disappearing acts.
That's not funny. I need your help urgently. I've spent the past few years continuing my investigation into the murders of Ninette, Marin, and the other women. I believe I finally have a suspect. A man called Gascard Dupuis.
Okay. I believe you. I'm willing to look at his evidence. Why do you need us, though?
Is this man in hiding? Am I to find him for you?
No, I know where Dupuis is. I just can't get to him. When I became convinced of his guilt, I went to the city guard and demanded that they do something. The guards raided his mansion and found nothing. They were forced to apologize, and I was reprimanded. Meredith forbade me from continuing my investigation. But she didn't say I couldn't seek outside help.
Is anyone else looking into it?
Were you the only person investigating these murders?
Yes, unfortunately. The Templar Order believes this is a matter for the city guard. And the city guard, well, they rejected my evidence and dismissed the murders as isolated incidents. They don't care either. Women are dying out there, and no one's doing anything.
Yeah, has he shown anyone the bones? I mean, why would have the bones sitting around? I guess he would. It's still evidence, isn't it?
Human remains for you. Didn't you show it to the guard?
I did. They said the remains could have been gathered together by scavengers looking for bits of gold and jewelry.
Ugh.
They said there was no way to tell if the remains even belonged to the missing women. I had no choice but to continue the investigation on my own.
Okay. Now, tell me what you've found in the past 3 years, Emmerich.
What have you learned about Gascard Dupuis?
He's a reclusive nobleman who's rarely seen outside his estate in Hightown.
All right.
He knew 2 of the murdered women and made inquiries about the others. It cannot be a coincidence.
Maybe you're right. Or you jump into conclusion. Okay, so you have more evidence than that, right? He made inquiry. He knew 2 of the women who were murdered, and he made inquiries into the others. That's circumstantial at best. He must have more than that.
It cannot be a coincidence. It sounds exactly like a coincidence.
Gascard Dupuis is hiding something. I'm convinced of it.
Okay. His evidence is shaky at best, but he seems convinced. He's definitely worth investigating. We will help him, because if there is, I do believe there's a serial killer. The question is whether it is this Gascard Dupuis or not. Well, we'll look into it for you. Of course we'll, Emmerich.
What do you need me to do?
I knew I could count on you. You'll need to go to Gascard Dupuis' estate after nightfall.
He wants us to break into his house.
Please figure out what Dupuis is hiding. If he's innocent, find evidence to prove me wrong. It's just that simple.
Okay, we're just doing this now, are we? Breaking into this guy's house. I think you've got it the wrong way around, Emmerich, though. It's guilty. It's innocent until proven guilty. He wants me to go and find evidence that he's innocent. No, we're gonna go in and find evidence that he is the killer, or any evidence or leads that could lead to actual evidence. If we break into his house and we find nothing, then you kind of just got to drop the whole thing, Emmerich. Or you've at least the case has gone cold, so they say. We will go and have a look for him at least. Which, it's a bit sus, isn't it? Oh, we've got another letter back at the Hawk Estate. Oh yeah, we got a bit distracted, didn't we, by Isabella giving us a ride. Let's go take care of this first. It's not really justified just breaking someone's house just to... Oh yeah, don't worry, this is perfectly legal. But the game wants us to do it, and so we're going to go do it. Oh. Invisible sister. Who are you? Some assassins sent after us. I mean, keep coming, ladies.
That was a mistake. On to the next.
Go for the face! I'll stick you in!
Let us see.
You call this a fight?
Who on earth are the Invisible Sisters? And why did they try to murder us? They seemed like some assassins, didn't they? Oh, we've still got some more, have we? How curious. Now, we used to be people trying to kill us, but... Interesting. It's just a random gang, but I didn't get the vibe that we were just some randos. They seemed like they're kind of like assassins. Not very good ones, mind, but...
Another fool.
Score one for our hero! Watch the shadows!
Any more? Wow, they're very determined. Curious. Right, it's... Oh my god, and we got some more. Okay. I head the right direction. Suck on a fireball. Lol. Don't make me laugh, Anders.
How about you?
You right down here, kids? Damn. How many of those have we just killed? Aye, aye, aye. Anyway, I wonder if they're related to what we're about to look into. Okay, so literally, this guy, the suspected serial killer, is Fenris's next door neighbor. I'm going to do a little save because who knows what we're walking into. Now, we'll say, whoever the serial killer is, whether it's Gaspard or not, the serial killings seem to be a little bit ritualistic. And not just, you know, just like maybe some demon involvement, potentially. We shall see. Wow, well, I mean, if you go into a guy's house and there's demons in there, that's kind of a... that's something of a little sign there. Right, they've got that one. Oh! Scotty? Sort of game, Legio. You streaming, Sky? It's early for you, bro, isn't it? What's the Enigma Blockbuster Cinema streaming so early for? Thank you so much, Scotty. How you doing there, Slight? Legio Sweaty Games. That, oh my god. Malegio, bro, that emote. Pixel Pirate doing a raid. My god, dude, that looks freaking fantastic. Anyway, I'd say give yourself a shout out, but you probably won't want to, so I'll do it for you. We ain't got long left today, but you probably already know that. Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. Oh my god. Very sweaty. Well, good on you. It's good on you, Scotty. I respect that, buddy. You had a little bit of a little bit of spare time. You're like, why not do a stream? Why not do some hellish NES game? I'm sure it's fine. It's just I'm too noobish to play a game like that. You made it at work, Malegio. What, on your break, or when you are you being a bit more liberal with your work ethic? I wouldn't blame you if you did, Malegio. That place, they owe you many times over. Yeah, he's I think he's always been good since I've known him, Slight, but he seems to be proof. The proof is there that he's the more you work on something, you bet that you get it. Malegio, there, bro, you got talent, sir. You got some skills far beyond me. Oh, your little app on your phone, so you can literally tap away and do your art on it. Dude, that's fantastic. Okay, right. Bless you, Malegio. That's bro. He's not wasting time, folks. That's Malegio for you. But anyway, thank you so much, Scotty, for the raid. That's a rarity, isn't it? It's rare that I raid you. It's rare that you raid me. But no, seriously, Malegio. There could be many criticisms that are leveled at me in Sleight of Game, I'm sure. But being little liars is not one of them. So, if we say it, we mean it. What Slight? What? You may start work? What work? What is this work you're starting? Slight, what are you talking about? Pixel art, doing your own pixel art, or work as in a job. You already got a job. You're a full-time streamer, Slight. But yeah, it's going well. How are you fellas doing? How's your Tuesday? Have you let me do my maths. Sorry, math for our American friends. Malegio, are you getting ready to go to work? Are you... It's afternoon for Maleggio. That means he's either got a day off or he's at work at the minute. I don't know. But yeah, how you doing, Sly? And yeah, did you have fun with it, Scotty? And you off to work, Scotty? Either way, welcome in. I'm sure if you come in with Scotty's raid there, you know me. Probably. I'll assume. If you don't, call me Iz. Ask away your question. You know, fire your questions at me if needs be. Anyway, yeah, we're going to be finishing our own stream here in about 20 minutes. We're just playing a little bit of Dragon Age 2, making some decent progress.
We're in the right place.
We're currently... we got sent... We had a lead to look into a serial killer. And the authority... The one, you know, kind of hard-boiled detective guy is looking into it. No one else believes there's a serial killer apart from us. He's like, I need you to go and look into this residence. This is the house of the serial killer. And we're like, are you sure? I don't know if that's true. We walk through the front door. We immediately get attacked by demons. So, I mean, that's not proof. But you know, it's not normal to have demons living in your house with you. So that's what we're doing at the minute. And hopefully we'll wrap up this little... Maybe not the whole quest line of the serial killer, but at least this part of it before we finish up today. You got housework the rest of the day, Scotty. Well, good on you. That's one of the many things I admire about you, Scotty. You have a superb work ethic and you make the most of your time. Sometimes I'm not always I'm a hard worker, but sometimes I'm not always the best at efficiency in my workload. But so be it. Anyway, so we're exploring this guy's house. We've got a thank you note. Gasgard. Thank you kindly for your last shipment. It arrived in almost perfect condition. The requested payment is on its way. Please use the artifact with care. The creatures can be difficult to control, even for an experienced mage. A pleasure doing business, your friend. Right, okay, so Gasgard did some kind of business transaction with his friend, whoever his friend is, and his friend gave him an artifact that controls demons. That's against the law anyway, even if he's not a serial killer. And that's like almost basically, you know, summoning or controlling, you know, trying to control demons, having anything to do with demons, is punishable by death anyway. So even if Gasgard is not the serial killer, maybe his friend is, or maybe his friend knows something about it, we still need to track this guy down. You know,
Looks
you can't...
like Gasgard's been busy.
Indeed. There's no excuse of, oh, well, you broke into my house. Well, turned out our suspicions were right, buddy. You know. So let's look around the place. Right, nothing in there. And we've got the marker there where we need to go, but I want to kind of look around it everywhere first. Okay, but it looks like a lot of these doors are closed. Closed. I do know English, I promise. Slight, yeah, you got some skills as well, buddy. You guys kind of, we're all different though. We all have different skill sets. My skill is not shutting the fuck up, ever. That's it. Some people, that's very annoying. And not a skill. That's a flaw. That's a character flaw. But I feel for streaming, it kind of, it helps a little bit. No, when I've seen Maleggio and I've seen Pixel Kimchi and other people, and when I've spoken to Maleggio about it, he's like, oh yeah, well, you just kind of like start placing pixels and then you build it up over time. You kind of just feel it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? you just... I don't know how to do it. Some savant kind of ability that's beyond me. That's for sure.
Victory.
Alright, some weak shades just hanging around. It's fine. Excellent. That's that. Yeah, we've all got different talents, C-Star, haven't we? It's just you know, no one's useless. Everyone's good at something. It's just finding the thing you're good at, and then hoping that thing you're good at can be, you know, leveraged, applied in some way. For better or worse, here we are, folks. All right, okay. A reply from Starkhaven. Okay. Monsieur Dupuis. This is in regards to your inquiry into missing mages. I would like to remind you that the duty of seeking out missing mages, if there are any to begin with, would fall to the Templars of Starkhaven, not a minor nobleman from Kirkwall. I would also like to take this opportunity to remind you that the Circle of the Magi, as a whole, does not welcome casual inquiries about the mages in its care. So thank you. The First Enchanter Radic. Okay. So, Gaspard was, he was contacting the First Enchanter, being like, oh, can you tell me about those mages that are missing? And he's like, why? Who are you, bro, asking me about this?
Sounds like Gascard was trying
to locate
a particular mage in Starkhaven.
Yeah. It seems like it, doesn't it? All seems very sus. God, his estate is ridiculous. Oh, editing videos, Ledger. My God. I mean, I got the basics of Photoshop. I don't know all the complicated stuff. I can't do it quickly, and I do not enjoy it at all. But yeah, you make it. You make it. You're doing it very well, Melejo. I know at some point in the future, I'll need to overhaul my emotes. I'm very torn as to what style or even what I necessarily want and who would, you know, who I would to do it, but, you know, want to do it. But yeah, I mean, if I was looking for like some pixel emotes, that would you'd definitely be on my shortlist there, Melejo, for sure. Not that I know you're not necessarily taking commissions or anything, but you know. Anyway, I don't know when that would be, but we should worry about it later. Let's have a look in this room here. Steal his stuff. Right, rune design and some money. Nice. I was thinking, you know, oh, vials of blood.
Blood magic. Someone's been naughty.
Very, very naughty. Very naughty indeed. Meredith's apology. Okay. Monsieur Dupuis. Please accept my humble apologies for recent events. The Templar Emmerich has been reprimanded for his wrongful accusations and for arousing suspicions within the city guard that led to the raid on your estate. I will see that it is restrained in future. Sincerely yours, Knight Commander Meredith. Right, so she's obviously not happy with Emmerich, but so the city guard did raid his property, but they didn't find anything. So I guess he hid everything away and then the guard didn't do a very good job of actually investigating.
He stopped Emmerich from investigating by getting Meredith on his side.
Hmm. Indeed. Chest of clothes.
Women's clothing. Perhaps they were taken off the murdered women.
Maybe. Here we go. We found him.
Help me, please! He's gone mad!
You're not him. Shit, I know what this looks like, but I didn't hurt her.
No. I mean, you've got some random lady on the floor on her knees, and she's like, "Oh, help me!" And he's like, "I didn't hurt her." Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Yeah, no, of course, Meleji, I know. Go for that irony. The irony of the irony is that your pixel art is pretty damn good, bro. That's. But yeah, and the fact that you enjoy doing it. I don't know. I've unfortunately never been creative like that. So I can't really fully understand, but I imagine it's freaking a cool feeling. Like making something out of nothing. Like, you imagine something in your mind's eye and you try and bring it to life. You know, because when you create a piece of artwork, like visual arts in particular, then it exists forever. It didn't exist, and now it exists forever, and you gave birth to it almost. It's like, it's a cool thing. He's ready to kick off. So I don't know if this is Dupuis himself. He just said, "Oh, you're not him." So he said, waiting for someone. So is this guy Dupuis and he's waiting for his mysterious friend? Or is this his mysterious friend and he's waiting for Dupuis? We don't know.
So the wild-eyed hysteria's just for show, then?
You don't understand. Someone is after her. I had to keep her safe. I don't know why you're here, but there's a killer out there, and I think he's playing us both.
Maybe.
Just let me explain.
Is the lady not going to speak? Talk quickly.
If I hear anything I don't like, you're dead.
Several years ago, my sister was murdered. The bastard's now in Kirkwall, killing again. The same way he killed my sister. It starts with a bouquet of white lilies.
Yeah.
He sends them to each new victim. Alessa was going to be next.
You want to say something, Alessa?
I took her, so he'd have to come to me.
Oh, right. So I assume this is Dupuis. So he's claiming that his sister several years ago was also a victim of the serial killer, and he's been doing his own investigation. He believes that this random lady is also a potential victim, so he's kidnapped her to make the serial killer come to him. What? Why didn't... Here's the thing. When he knew that he was a suspect himself, why didn't he give all the information he had to the watch, to the city guard, and say, no, actually, Emmerich's right, there is a serial killer. It's not me. In fact, I want to help with the investigation. In fact, my sister was a victim of the serial killer. We'll listen to the rest of what he says in a second, but... So I believe what he's saying, but his story's also not adding up, if that makes sense. His actions are not logical, even though it kind of makes more sense that he's not the serial killer and someone else is. I don't know. We'll see. Let's listen.
Finally going to face my sister's killer, but then you showed up.
He's lying. He hurt me.
Okay, well, she's like, no. Now, that's the thing. She might just be clueless. But that's the thing. Even if that is the case, you can't just grab a random lady and kidnap her and hurt her.
I've explained this. I need your blood
there
to
you go.
track you down. If he took you, it was for your protection.
He's doing some blood magic.
Let go of me.
She'll go straight to the city
What is
guard.
that?
They'll ruin everything.
I'm not going to just kill him. I kind of believe him. Tell me about the killer.
Who killed your sister?
A powerful and experienced blood mage. I believe he uses the women for some ritual.
Okay, this is all
His
making
victims
sense.
are attractive, healthy women with few social ties.
What about few social ties?
Emmerich was certain you were the killer.
Of course he was. But I was trying to find the killer just like him.
So you should have been honest.
Our paths crossed and he just assumed I was the murderer.
He's incompetent. No, he's not incompetent. I mean, I need to tell him about this. You can't blame him.
You really did make yourself a target, though. Kidnapping people and all.
I suppose that's fair.
Can't you just tell the city guard what you told me?
Right.
Why?
Right.
I don't want him arrested. This isn't about justice. I need to be the one to bleed him dry. Besides, they probably wouldn't even hear me out.
I'm sure they would, but So, buddy, you're a bit of a blood mage, I hear.
I could report you to the Templars for blood magic.
Yes, I've used blood magic and lyrium to augment my powers. I'm not proud of what I've done, but I had to. He took my sister from me.
Okay, well, I don't like either of these options. I don't believe you. I do believe him. And with the crossed swords there, suggests he's like, I don't believe you. Rah! Kill. I don't believe he's the serial killer. But I don't want him to let him go. You come in with us, buddy. We want to know everything you know. But of those two options, I'm going to have to let him go. Because I'm not just going to kill him. Because I do believe what he's saying. I don't think he's going to pop up later and be like, ha! I was the killer all along. I don't think the killer would be so pitiful to come up with this nonsense. This serial killer's too grandiose. He's too full of himself. He's too sure of himself. He wouldn't have allowed himself to be caught so easily. This is what I'm thinking. Yeah, agreed, Slight. Yeah, I'm a fan. Definitely. What's that one on the end? That's a bit freaky. Pay plays 101. The clown, which is also a frog, maybe. I don't know. Either way, yes. Very bright and colourful. We're going to let him go, I guess.
Time for you to vanish. Every man for himself.
What does that mean?
I'm headed to Darktown. If you learn anything new about the killer,
there you go.
find me there.
So he's not...
I have a score to settle with him.
Yeah, so if he was the serial killer, pretending not to be the serial killer, he wouldn't be saying all that nonsense. Oh, yes, you know, come and find me in Darktown later. If you find out anything about the serial killer, come let me know. It's like too elaborate. This serial killer, whoever he is, I very much get the sense that they're very sure of themselves. They don't believe they will or can be caught. They have some divine right, something they're trying to accomplish, and they are completely remorseless. And at the point when we corner them, they're not going to back down, and they're going to be like, "How dare you interrupt what I'm doing?" They're not going to. This killer would not come up with, "Oh no, it wasn't me. I'm trying to catch the killer." I think I could be completely wrong. I could be, but that's the vibe I'm getting. This is cool. Although I've played this game before, I don't remember this at all. I'm going to steal your stuff, buddy. At the least. Okay. Well, I guess we're leaving then. Hmm. 5 minutes. I don't know if there's anything we can do for. We can go to go back to the Hawk Estate and read our note. We can do that for sure. Which yes, just over around the corner, isn't it? So I guess the Silent Sisters are just random assassins. Maybe someone has paid for them to come after Hawk. I don't know. Or maybe they're just random thugs. I don't know. We shall see.
Ah, you've returned.
Yes.
There's a letter for you. Strange how the messages never come while you're home.
Well, we're not here often, Rodan, so that's probably what that is. Here we go. Oh my... Oh, those ones I've ticked off, aren't they? Yeah. Right, the midnight meeting. I've noticed your considerable talents and have an opportunity that may be of interest to you. Meet me in Hightown at midnight. Discretion is key. A new friend. Maybe. Maybe we'll do that. Let's have a look. Right, yeah, so there you go. Meet a new friend. Could be. Wants to leverage our considerable talents. Then we've also got the Underground Railroad helping some majors escape who have been harassed by the Templars. Got to find these items here for the herbalist. Head back to Emmerich at the gallows and tell him about Gasgard. And then finally, the main quest, of course, is to go and deal with the Arashok. I feel like we should probably go and see Emmerich sooner rather than later. Yeah, I hope I've not made a mistake. But my instinct was screaming at me that... In fact, let's head over there. Just to... I don't need to... Every time you... leave... Every single time you leave your estate, you have to re-pick your party members. That's slightly known. Just remember. Just have the little horn thing. The arrange your party object in the room. In fact, yeah, let's just quickly speak to Emmerich and then we'll save it. Oh.
Of course I do. I just don't feel a constant need to bring it up. Mages don't worry me. And I don't believe the Templars when they say I should be worried. I'm more likely to be shanked in a bar than eaten by an abomination. You can hear those coming a mile away. Grr, arg. Oh, is that an abomination coming to eat us? We should get out of here.
Abominations don't go grr, arg.
They don't? I should rethink the whole thing then.
Lol. Anyway, so we got... I don't see Emmerich, but we've got a marker for Moira here. Who are you, Moira?
Aren't you Hawk? Emmerich left not long ago. He said you'd arranged to meet tonight.
Left where? Oh, somebody sent Emmerich a message that was claimed to be from us.
There was no such arrangement. But you sent him a message. I still have it with me. I didn't send this. You didn't? Strange. Well, I don't know. Emmerich's been acting strangely for months. It's probably just a misunderstanding.
Right, someone's trying to set up Emmerich, presumably to kill him. Outside Lowtown, but we're at the end, so we will we'll save it here and we'll do that tomorrow. He may have been killed. That's entirely possible, isn't it? Right, let's jump over for a minute before we wrap up. Right, yeah, been a good stream today. Thank you all for being here. I've got a little bit ranty at the beginning about things, but no, I like doing that. Discussing stuff about the state of the world address and all the rest of it. And sorry I was half an hour late, and but it's fine. We'll made some excellent progress. So yeah, the Deep Roads expedition was technically a success. We made our money, but Bartrand betrayed us, and he stole that freaky looking kind of lyrium relic thing. No, Sea Star, thank you for being here and hanging out. I appreciate it. We definitely made our money, and now Hawk is living in a very posh estate, our old family estate in Hightown. Mum's happy about that. Unfortunately, the Templars came and scragged Bethany. She's fine, but how long is she fine for? I want to do everything I possibly can to get her out of that bloody major circle, even if it means us having to leave Kirkwall and go elsewhere. I'm okay with that. for now, we've got the Arashok waiting on us. He wants to have a word with us, apparently. He's got more desire to speak with us than the Viscount. Sorry, Mr. Viscount. We've got to go and possibly save Emmerich first and maybe try and tie up this serial killer case as quickly as possible. We've also got, a new friend to meet that's going to offer us a financial opportunity. And a few little other bits and pieces to tie up. But we'll be looking at all of those tomorrow. Same time as always. We'll get a nice chunky 6-7 hour streaming, hopefully. Yeah, sorry about the tech issues today. I don't know what that was about. My internet decided to have a moment for 5 or 10 minutes. But, you know, we got back on it. Let me sort it out. Thank yous to Cage Wolf for the sub. Bless you, sir. Thank you. And Scotty, EBC 2021 for the raid. You know, if anyone isn't following Scotty, he's one of the best people to keep an eye on Twitch, because he's really doing stuff that nobody else is doing. He's got a lot of stuff coming up in the future. Keep an eye out. I need to raid us out to somebody. Let me see who's around. And of course, unless anybody's got channel points and they want to use them to guide the raid, which you're more than welcome to do so, now is the time. Go do that. Oh, wow. Thormangander playing Silent Hill 2. I'm not going to raid Thor. I like Thor. Thor's cool. But it's just, I don't know. I tried to... Thank you, Mike. I tried to swing raids to who I feel like need it, if that makes sense. Oh, he's only just started. Okay. We'll let him do his thing. You know, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, you know, a cool guy I know is Shady Joker. Mia Bite is also very cool. Handy Capable Sean is also very cool. We met him the other day. But they're all killing it. Do you know what I mean? I like to get, boost up people a bit more. And you know, what does a raid even mean? What does it count for? Especially now, you know, Mike's got to head off for the evening. I do no such thing. you whatever you say, Scotty. You know, I like to kind of, I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's just a thought. It's just letting somebody know that you care about them. And you never know. There might be somebody here who hasn't seen the person we go to before, and they go, "Oh, actually, I like this person." And they drop a follow or something. You know, never necessary or required. I can rarely hang around. I need to just sort food out, and then I've got to chop up all sorts of things and stuff. Oh, there's too many choices here. Malejo's just started his stream. I think I raided him last week. Not that's a reason not to raid him this week. Akuma is doing some art. Kratos Vince is doing a stream. Got Explosive Barrel there. Buck. Don't give a buck. My God, I think it's been an age since I've raided him. They've got D Cannon. We've got Lupo. And many, many, many others. And now I've got to come to a decision. Fuck my life. Let's skip on Malejo for now. Well, there's an absolute ledge. Oh, there's Rising as well. Rising Feathers is streaming as well. Final Fantasy 4, the after years. I think maybe she, I got the impression maybe something she put out, she was like, not massively into it. Who's the person I've not raided in the longest? I think it's a toss-up between Buck or Rising. Lupo's there as well. My God, Lupo's playing Red Dead Redemption. He's getting into it again. Fuck my life. But yeah, nobody hang around because you probably all got stuff to do. But let me just check on Rising to see how far into her stream she is. Oh, she's a little way in. I don't know how long she's planning on going. Let me check Buck as well. I'm not going to hang around for too much longer. Not that this should even be a factor anyway. Okay, they're both like all long way into their stream. Let's Let's go see Rising Feathers. Lindsay, she's lovely. It's been a while since I've seen her. There we go. I think I've got that set up. Of course, yes. There we go. That was a lovely Tuesday. Wasn't the perfect Tuesday. I could have done things better in real life, but it's fine. We're all a work in progress. Life is a work in progress. I will return tomorrow, Wednesday. We will make some more chunky progress in Dragon Age 2. If anybody needs me between now and tomorrow, of course, yes. You know. Every time. You hear it every stream. Discord. I'm there for you. If you need me. If you don't, that's fine. You got stuff to do. But never hesitate to reach out, folks. I will always reply. I can't solve your problems. Hell, I can't solve my own problems. But but I can be an ear to listen. That is for sure. I've got 2 of them. Leverage them if you so desire. Let's go see Rising, and I hope to see you tomorrow, folks. Take care of yourselves until then. Bye-bye.